God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My beloved child, stop everything now and incline your heart to hear my voice. This moment I share with you is not ordinary, and these words I give you are not the result of chance. They flow directly from my heart and carry an eternal purpose, for I have already determined in heaven something concerning that which has long occupied the deepest part of your being. This decision was not born out of haste or a passing emotion, but from my perfect and unchanging love for you." Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour upon you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. I have watched every step of your journey, seeing you on the days when you thought you were alone, noticing every silent battle, every hidden tear, every question cast into the silence of the night. Nothing has escaped my eyes, everything has been carefully placed in my hands. In the middle of this walk, keep this truth in your heart: blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life which the Lord has promised to those who love him. James chapter 1 verse 12. This promise is for you, and the decision I have made will change the course of your story, leading you to a time of answer, victory, and fullness. What I have prepared is greater than you imagined, and nothing and no one will be able to stop what has already been decreed, for my word is faithful and my love for you is eternal. My beloved child, before you even took your first breath, I had already traced every line of your destiny with care and love. No detail of your life was left to chance, because I, who formed you in your mother's womb, knew every step you would take, every choice you would face, every tear that would fall from your eyes. I have been closer to you than your mind can understand, even on the days when you believed I was far away. There were moments when I kept you from dangers you never knew existed, diverting traps set against you before they could touch you. I sustained you when the pressures of life threatened to break your heart, and now the time has come for me to act in such a clear way that there will be no doubt that I am with you and for you. What I have decided for you will cause wrong doors to close forever and doors that once seemed impossible to open before your eyes. I will separate you from everything that steals your strength and lead you to places I have prepared for you since the beginning. I want your heart to be ready to receive what is coming, because this new season is unlike the previous ones. It carries a weight of glory that will transform your story forever. Comment: I know that God has already prepared my path and nothing can stop it. Before revealing to you the fullness of my decision, I want you to understand the depth of my love in this exact moment. This decision was not born out of impulse, but from years and years of silent care, invisible interventions, and constant protection. I have watched you in every season, even in those when loneliness seemed overwhelming and you wondered, does he still see me? I heard your quietest prayers, those that came more like a sigh than words. I felt the weight that built upon you in the early hours, when you lay staring at the ceiling not knowing how to face another day. I saw when you kept walking, even when every fiber of your being wanted to give up. None of these moments went unnoticed. I carried weights that would have crushed your shoulders and kept your life safe when you had no idea you were in danger. That is why today I tell you that the faith you showed, even if fragile and wavering, was enough to move me, and that is exactly why I am about to do something great with you, to crown you with abundant life. Comment, I will remain firm because I know the reward comes from the Lord. Child, you have passed through fire and storms, and what would have been the end for others has turned into resilience and maturity for you. Even if you don't realize it, you have come out stronger from every silent battle you have faced. There were long periods of silence, when my heaven seemed closed, but even then I spoke to your spirit in ways your ears could not hear. Today I speak clearly to your soul. I am about to turn every pain into a testimony of victory. No tear will be wasted, no loss will be the final word over your life. I am bringing restoration so deep it will reach wounds you have carried for years, even those you thought would never heal. My decision is not only to free you from what weighs you down, but to lift you to a place where my light will shine over every area of your life. And as it is written, those who sow in tears shall reap in joy. He who continually goes forth weeping, bearing seed for sowing, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. Psalm 126 verses 5 and 6. And you, child, are about to return with your arms full of harvest. Comment, I believe that God will turn my tears into joy. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It has had a great impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transforming content, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can find out how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are very grateful for your trust and support. But, my beloved, I need you to understand that this decision is also a calling. It's not just to bless you, but to draw you closer to me. I want you to let fall to the ground the fear that whispers that good things will be taken from you. I want you to free yourself from the bitterness trying to take root in your heart because of the disappointments you have already faced. I want you to stop revisiting the past, because that is not where I am leading you. I am not calling you to go back, but to move forward, to enter the new. For that, you will have to let go of things that cannot pass through the next door with you. There are burdens you carry that were never yours. Give them to me. There are voices you have heard that only feed doubts about yourself and about my plan. Silence them. This is the time to tune your ears to my voice above all others, because it is there that you will find direction and rest for your soul. Comment, I choose to listen only to God's voice above all others. Rest, my child, because the decision is already in motion. Even now, as you hear these words, invisible pieces are falling into place. I am aligning people, opportunities, and resources so that, at the perfect time, the path before you will be clear and secure. You won't see all the details now, but you can trust, everything is under my perfect control. Nothing is late, nothing forgotten, nothing out of my script. Your story is not drifting, it follows the plan I wrote perfectly. What seems like delay is just the necessary time for every part to be ready for the great turning point I am about to bring. When it all manifests, you will understand that even the waiting was part of the miracle. Comment, I trust that God is aligning everything for my good. My dear one, this is not just about changing external circumstances, but transforming your inner being. This new season will require from you more faith than you have ever exercised, but it will also bring more joy than you have ever experienced. I will lead you along paths where my presence will be so real that your doubts will dissolve in the light of my glory. I will prepare tables before you, even in the presence of those who did not believe you would get this far. Every victory will be a living reminder that I never abandoned you. This will be a time when my faithfulness will manifest unmistakably, and your trust in me will be like a banner raised over every area of your life. Comment, I will live to experience the faithfulness of God. And when my decision is fulfilled before your eyes, you will understand that it will not be only for your benefit. I am preparing you to be a living testimony, a beacon for others still walking in darkness. Your words, your steps, and your choices will inspire faith in tired hearts. What today is pain will become a tool for healing. Your story will point to my unfailing love and to my sustaining grace. Because, my child, it was always about more than just you, it was about what I will do through you. You will be a living letter of my goodness, and many will find hope because they will see what I have done in your life. My beloved son, stop everything now and incline your heart to hear my voice. I know that many times your soul feels tired and your mind restless. It seems that nothing is happening, that everything is at a standstill, and doubt whispers for you to give up. But listen carefully, what is happening is invisible to natural eyes, yet great in the spiritual realm. I am acting beyond what you can see, moving the backstage of your destiny. Every step, every detail not yet revealed is carefully orchestrated by me to prepare a path that will astonish you when it is finally revealed. Do not allow impatience to steal from you what I have already begun to build. Wait on me, for my timing is not a delay, it is the perfect unfolding of a purpose that no one can frustrate. Every difficulty, every weight, every tear has eternal value and is preparing you for the blessing that is already sealed in heaven. No enemy, no circumstance, nor mistake from the past can undo what I have determined for your life. I open doors that no one can close, I speak and everything happens according to my will. Trust, for the decision I have made is irrevocable, and this new season that approaches is marked by my favor and grace. Do not fear what you do not yet see, because I have already traced the path you must walk. Comment, I trust in God's perfect timing, He never fails. Son, write these words in your heart so they may be your fortress on days when fear tries to invade your mind. When anxiety tightens around you, remember that I called you by name and that you are mine, chosen for a great work. This decision I have made is not a mere passing event or a temporary blessing. It is a turning point that will transform the rest of your journey. I recognize every step you have taken, even those given silently and without witnesses. I have watched your faith, your perseverance, and your courage amidst the storms. Remember that none of this has been in vain. Every prayer, every hidden tear, every moment you chose to believe despite exhaustion, is engraved in my heart. The Lord is near to all who call on Him, to all who call on Him in truth. Psalm 145 verse 18. You have never been alone, even when you felt lonely. I have been with you in every trial, every loss, every wound. I saw how you loved when it seemed no one else cared, I saw how you forgave when the pain was still fresh, and I saw how you remained firm when falling would have been easier. None of your small battles went unnoticed. I use all this to lift you up, to strengthen you, and to transform what seemed like an end into a new beginning full of hope. Do not allow the voices of doubt, fear, or mistrust to silence my truth in your heart. Comment, my faith is steadfast in God's faithfulness. He will never abandon me. Now, son, understand that the decision I have made is to raise you above all that tried to bind and bring you down. I am taking all that was used to silence you, the pain, the disappointments, the failures, and turning them into instruments so you can be light and hope for others. The doors that close to you are not the end, but the prelude to even greater and brighter doors. The enemy has repeatedly tried to convince you that you were forgotten, but I affirm to you, you are engraved on the palms of my hands, and I carry you with love every step of this journey. Son, I am not just changing your circumstances, I am changing who you are inside. The burden you have carried so heavily, I am removing. The wounds you thought eternal, I am healing. The dreams you buried thinking them impossible, I am awakening again inside you. This new strength I will give you will not come from your own will or power, but from my constant presence within you. My Spirit dwells inside you, guiding, strengthening, and renewing your hope day after day. But, my son, with this decision I give you also comes responsibility. You cannot go back to the places and thoughts that once limited you. Do not allow old fears, doubts, or negative voices to overpower my truth. Guard your heart as your most precious treasure. Be wise with whom you share what I am doing in you, for not everyone will understand. There will be those who doubt, who will try to plant seeds of fear and envy on your path. Do not let their words take root. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and your heart firm in my promises. I will guide you step by step, providing everything you need for each stage of this journey. Even when you feel unprepared or insecure, remember that I have already prepared everything in advance for you to triumph. I am before you, beside you, and behind you, covering you with my love and protection. Nothing can separate you from my purpose for your life. My beloved child, you will never walk alone in this new season of your life. With every step you take, my hand will be steady to guide you, my voice gentle to counsel you, and my presence constant to surround you with an unbreakable shield. Trust me with all your heart, for what I have already decided for you is far greater than anything you could have imagined or wished for yourself. Many times, it may seem like nothing is happening, like time stands still, doors remain closed, and the waiting feels endless. But I tell you, my dear child, that this apparent stillness is the fertile ground where I am preparing the most beautiful garden for your life to bloom. I am working silently, beyond your natural sight, moving pieces, aligning circumstances, and preparing every detail so that my perfect purpose will be fulfilled at the exact right time. Do not fear the silence, for it always precedes the glorious manifestation of what I have in store for you. Even when your soul felt weary and discouragement tried to take hold, I was at work. I saw your tears, heard your silent prayers, felt your restlessness, and yet, my love for you never wavered. I arranged the invisible, set right what seemed disordered, and transformed what looked like failure into stepping stones for your growth. Nothing you have gone through was in vain. Every experience, even the painful ones, has been used to prepare you. Do not forget that I am working for your good, even when you cannot perceive it. Trust that every moment of waiting has a divine purpose, and soon you will see how perfectly everything has been orchestrated for your life to shine with my glory. Comment, I trust God's timing because He knows what is best for me. The new season you are about to enter is not just a change in your circumstances. It is a calling that surpasses your own life. I have chosen you to be light where there has only been darkness, to bring peace where there was conflict, to plant seeds of hope where despair reigned. This is the mission I place upon you. That is why I allowed certain things to be removed from your life, not to hurt you, but to make room for what I have prepared. Just as a farmer clears the land so the seed can grow, I have cleared your heart and path so the blessings coming your way can flourish without obstacles. I have been shaping your character, strengthening your spirit so you can receive all this with faith and wisdom, not overwhelmed by blessings, but ready to use them for the good of those around you. I am not just giving you temporary gifts, but I am fortifying your soul so you can keep and multiply what I give you. The true transformation I am working in you is what will make you truly great, for without it, even the greatest blessings can be lost or misused. The inner change is the real treasure that will enable you to faithfully fulfill the plan I have for you. The journey you have traveled so far has been long, full of challenges, but also filled with learning and growth. All of this has been necessary preparation for this new phase now opening before you. Comment, my heart is being shaped by God's hand for great purposes. Along your path, there will be moments when you do not understand the decisions I make. There will be days when everything seems confusing, and doubt tries to invade your spirit. It is in those moments that I ask you with all my love, walk by faith, not by sight. Faith is the strength that keeps you steady, that pushes you forward even when you cannot see the whole way. I ask you not to fear loss, because what I remove from your life cannot travel with you forward. Do not cling tightly to what is fading, for I am giving you something eternal, something that will never be taken from you. Just as a gardener prunes a tree so it can bear stronger fruit, I prune your life so you may blossom abundantly. Every cut, every removal has a divine purpose. Do not allow the enemy to distract you with fears, worries, or even good things that might pull your focus away from me. Keep your eyes fixed on me, listen to my voice, remain in prayer and in the reading of my word. I am the anchor that holds your soul steady even in the storms of life. The blessings I give you are not meant to pull you away from me, but to bring you closer to my heart. Trust this and stand firm. Comment, I remain firm, with my eyes fixed on God and His purpose for my life. What I have prepared for you goes beyond what you have asked or imagined. Your dreams have been small compared to the plan I have for you. I am the God who not only answers prayers but surpasses them with abundance and grace. Trust what I have for your life, for it is far greater, deeper, and richer than you can understand now. The decision I have made for you is final, sealed in heaven and unchangeable. Nothing and no one can undo it, neither your past mistakes, nor opposing voices, nor the forces of darkness. The same hand that formed the universe is writing your story, and it is a story of victory and triumph. So even if the path seems difficult and at times incomprehensible, remember that I am with you. Every step you take is supported by my grace and love. This change happening in your life is profound because it is not just a change of circumstance, but a transformation of your being. What is coming is good, greater than anything you have experienced before, and I will always be by your side, guiding you into the fullness of my purpose. Comment, God is the author of my story and is leading me to victory. Finally, my beloved child, surrender yourself completely to me. Let go of all fear, all doubt, all insecurity. Trust in my faithfulness because I will never fail you. What I have for you is a new season, filled with blessings, growth, and purpose. Do not fear the challenges that may arise, for they are part of the process that strengthens your faith and prepares you for what is coming. Live with eyes and heart open to the wonders I will perform in your life, knowing that nothing can separate you from my eternal love. I am with you today, tomorrow, and forever. My promise is firm and eternal. Walk with me, for where I go, there is life, peace, and victory. Trust me and allow me to do in you what even your deepest dreams have never reached. You are loved, chosen, and destined for great things. This is my word to you, my irrevocable decision, my unchanging love. My dear son, even when you thought I was silent, I was actually working deeply beyond what your eyes can see. Every waiting had a purpose, every closed door was to protect you from something you could not yet understand.